Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Prem Tucker here with my dear colleague Swin, filling in for Mehdi this morning. What a few weeks. Galdarn. So we have a lot to talk about. Much of it is related to ICE and its brutalist, murderous regime terrorizing Americans across the country. We are going to try to keep this as crisp as we can. If you have any questions, any thoughts, whether you're on Substack or YouTube, please feel free to put them in the thoughts. We have a lot to talk about. Um, of course, the big top line news is the Department of Homeland Security's murder of Alex Preddy in Minneapolis this past weekend, following the killing 2 weeks ago of Renee Nicole Good. Swin, obviously, we were working a lot on a lot of different angles regarding this story over the weekend. One thing I want to talk about on the top is that, there's been a lot of friction in some respects over the past few days within the Republican Party about how they're dealing with this. Obviously, Alex Preddy is specifically someone who, for them, is an unfortunate person, so to speak, for them to be killing because he is, for one, a white looking man in America, a US citizen, someone who was an ICU nurse who worked to help heal veterans. There's this powerful video of him eulogizing a veteran recently, uh, sharing powerful words that has gone viral. This is someone who is very difficult for the Trump administration to try to call a terrorist. But according to a story that we had written, that with sources that you had spoken with, the Trump administration, at least at first, was trying to call him a terrorist. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Well, it got to a point where they weren't trying to. They just were. Some of the most senior people in the Trump administration were publicly calling him a quote unquote domestic terrorist. This is based on absolutely nothing. In the Donald Trump, Stephen Miller, J.D. Vance era of American politics, a terrorist is just someone who pisses you off and gets in the way of Donald Trump's agenda. That's it.